All right, so just to give you a quick visual of what's going on during this simulation, you're gonna have to excuse my crude method here. Anyway, so we have these various groups. So within the round, let's just say the class begins. I'm going to say you have 1 minute of work, at which point the people that are here working for the factory, working for business, are going to have to do their particular movement. Beth, who's been designated as the business owner, is going to be watching all of these individuals to make sure that they are doing everything correctly. Let's just say Frank is not doing everything. They're going too slow, they're going too fast, whatever reason they have. Frank can be fired, at which point Frank will be removed from work, which means Frank does not get the salary for that particular day. Uh, so that's kind of what's going on there. Beth should be watching everybody in the factory. Now, I'm going to be watching Beth. So let's just say Travis and Luna, for whatever reason, aren't doing anything. In other words, Beth probably should have fired these individuals. I will then have to deal with her. She will receive a negative for the particular class, and she will not receive the salary that she is allotted for that day. I think their salary is $10. So that's kind of what's going on there. Keep in mind, any worker who's fired, any worker who has any issue, any complaint, whatever it is that they want to say, let's just say Frank has a concern. Frank, at the end of the round, should voice his concerns to the president. In this case, the president is Ann. And whatever issue he wants. But the business can also go to the president and address whatever concerns, at which point the president, I don't know, depending on the issue, they should be working to resolve the issue. Otherwise, I will give that person a negative because they're failing to listen to to their citizens. So let's take, at the end of the particular workday, you're going to be given a salary. I'll say your salary is $5. Now, Rebecca, who is the advertiser, is going to stand up and give the sales pitch to the rest of the class. At that point, you will have a certain amount of time to kind of do whatever it is that you want to do. I didn't mention the farmer group. During the minute, the farmer group also has to work, and they will be doing a different motion that pretty much involves digging. So while these people are doing the motion of movement, these individual of with their hands, these individuals are simulating digging. So the farmer work is different from the factory work. All right. So anyway, at the end of the round, you get your salary. I will let you know how much you get paid, and the advertiser comes up, and you're going to have a couple of minutes. And in those minutes, you should be talking to the president. You should be trying to go to the store and obtain the cards, or to the creditor. During this time, I may also say who wants stock prices, and stocks will be available. I may also hand out a series of cards. I may hand out a child card. I may hand out an item from the 20s. Any of those special cards should be, used on your sheet, your score sheet for the 20s. And at some point, then I guess after, the president will give his or her State of the Union, State of the Class address. Before that person goes, the socialists need to stand up and address the situation. I have no idea what they're going to say. They probably want to look at communist theory, look up Karl Marx, look up, socialism, Leninism, whatever it is, 1920s communist, complaints. And they should be critiquing this entire system. As they critique the entire system, remember, the president can always silence the socialists by exercising the Espionage Act, at which point the socialists will be asked to leave the classroom. Keep in mind, if the president continues to use the Espionage Act as a way of dealing with citizens, I will then label the president to be a dictator, ruling by authoritarian means, and that could be problematic for their particular class. So keep that in mind. That'll just give you a quick summary of what's supposed to happen, and we will do our best remotely to kind of recreate these conditions. That's it.